Last night, a Supreme Court courtroom became an emotional crucible when Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson slapped Elon Musk with a $200 million fine, only to be left in tears by his stunning reply, a heart-wrenching showdown that left onlookers stunned. The chamber buzzing, social media erupting with the fallout. Sources say what began as a high-stakes case, with Musk defending a fictional legal dispute tied to his tech empire, spiraled into a dramatic clash. With Jackson's stern ruling meeting Musk's audacious, emotional counter, a moment already. The night's viral bombshell. Before we dive into this explosive unraveling, drop a comment with where you're watching from. Hit subscribe for more jaw-dropping stories like this. Musk, the billionaire innovator behind Tesla and SpaceX, known for his bold vision and polarizing antics, strode into the courtroom with a confident smirk, ready to argue his case, his disruptive flair. But Jackson wasn't here for a spectacle, opening with a pointed rebuke. "Mr. Musk, you're a businessman, not a lawyer. Why challenge this court?" The question, laced with authority, hit hard, and insiders say the gallery felt it, some murmuring, others tensing, as Musk leaned in. "I'm both, Justice. I fight for progress." The tension ignited fast. Jackson cited a violation in Musk's legal argument, tied to a fictional regulatory dispute. "This is your defense," she stated. "But it's reckless. You've crossed a line." Her voice firm, imposing the $200 million fine for contempt. The gallery gasping, some whispering, others filming discreetly as Musk's eyes narrowed. "Reckless? I fight for the future, Justice. You'll hear me." His voice steady, defiant. The onlookers splitting, some nodding, others tensing, as court officers watched, sensing the proceeding veering into uncharted territory, emotion brewing early. Sources say the chamber hummed, Musk's bravado held. But Jackson's gavel loomed, the stage set for a clash that would leave her in tears. What's gripping everyone isn't just the fine, it's how swiftly it turned emotional. Musk leaned forward. "You don't get my mission, Justice. I'm for humanity, not your rules." And Jackson struck. "Humanity? You're here for chaos, Mr. Musk. I'll prove it." Her ruling cold, unyielding. The gallery stirred, some shouted, others leaned in as the clash took a raw turn, with Musk's resolve hardening, Jackson's authority tested, the night charging toward a stunning, tear-jerking peak, the confrontation just beginning to blaze. The emotional showdown in a Supreme Court courtroom last night surged into a blazing spectacle, as Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson, her judicial authority a formidable force, reinforced her $200 million fine against Elon Musk, the billionaire innovator behind Tesla and SpaceX, only to be met with his escalating mix of audacity and heartfelt passion, turning a tense confrontation into a viral wildfire that's already dominating the internet. Sources say after Musk's bold claim, "I'm for humanity," and his rejection of Jackson's ruling, the justice doubled down, fueling a clash that's inching closer to his heart-wrenching reply. Jackson, her tone resolute, zeroed in on Musk's legal argument. "Chaos, Mr. Musk? Your defiance is contempt. This fine stands." Her voice dripping with conviction, as she reiterated the penalty for his alleged violation in a fictional regulatory dispute. The gallery reacting fast, some gasping, others murmuring, while Musk's eyes gleamed. "Contempt? I'm fighting for progress, Justice. My mission's bigger." His retort fierce, tinged with emotion, drawing murmurs, nods, from the stirred onlookers, the tension thickening with every word. The justice pressed harder. "Progress? You're a disruptor, Mr. Musk, not a scholar," sources say. Musk's voice rose, his stance defiant. "Scholar? I carry humanity's dreams, Justice. I'm ready." The comeback bold, raw with feeling, the gallery stirring, some clapping, others tensing, as court officers signaled, "He's intense," their radios buzzing, the proceedings slipping from orderly to electric, the clash intensifying. Jackson's gaze sharpened. "Ready? You're out of line, Mr. Musk. I'll uphold justice." Her rebuke piercing, personal, stoking Musk's fire. What fueled the blaze wasn't just the fine, it was Musk's passion. Insiders report he leaned forward. "Justice? I'm fighting for the future justice. I'll shake this court." His tone steady, loaded with conviction, and Jackson struck back. "Shake it? You're a headline, Mr. Musk, not a lawyer. Pay the fine," pointing at her gavel. The gallery splitting wider, some murmuring, "He's got heart," others gasping, with phones filming, X-posts surging. "Musk vs. Jackson. Heats up," one read, racking up likes. As the clash grew fiercer, Jackson's authority tested. The courtroom pulsed with raw energy. Sources say Musk's hands gestured broadly. "Pay? I'll pay with truth, Justice. You'll feel my mission." His voice trembling with sincerity, and Jackson countered, "Truth? You're a showman, Mr. Musk, not a litigator." Her words sharp, but strained, the gallery roaring, some standing, others whispering, while court officers signaled to hold steady, their hands waving, but Musk pressed on. "Showman, I'm humanity's voice. You're learning." His resolve soaring, the chaos swelling, with insiders noting, "He's building to something." The night charging toward a stunning emotional peak, Jackson's fine faltering. A Supreme Court courtroom erupted into a blazing emotional crucible last night, as Elon Musk, the billionaire innovator behind Tesla and SpaceX, amplified his passionate defiance against Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson's $200 million fine, turning a tense confrontation into a heart-wrenching display of conviction that left the gallery electrified, court officers on edge, Jackson's stern authority beginning to waver. Sources say Musk's fervent vow, "I'm humanity's voice, you're learning," after rejecting the fine, met Jackson's escalating rebuke, inching closer to his stunning reply that left her in tears, a spectacle now dominating every platform. Jackson, her tone commanding, doubled down on her ruling. "Showman, Mr. Musk, your passion's reckless. This fine's justice." Her voice laced with resolve, as she cited further violations in his fictional regulatory dispute. The gallery, reacting hard, some gasping, others murmuring, while Musk's eyes glistened. "Reckless? I carry humanity's hopes, Justice. My fight's real." His voice raw, powerful, referencing his mission's impact with gripping clarity. The onlookers surging, murmurs clashing with claps, as court officers watched, hands twitching. The record holding, emotions soaring. The justice pressed harder. "Real? You're disruptive, Mr. Musk. You're no match for this court." Her jab sharp, personal, and Musk fired back. "Disruptive? I'm their dreamer, Justice. I'm turning this tide." His words bold, trembling with feeling. The gallery splitting, some shouting, "Go Elon!" Others whispering. With phones discreetly filming, X-posts exploding. Musk's heart shines. One read, trending fast. Jackson's jaw tightened. "Turning? You're a provocateur, Mr. Musk. I'll enforce order." Her rebuke faltering, the audience roaring, some murmuring, "He's too strong," others pleading, "She's the justice," as the tension swelled. What turned the clash into a wildfire wasn't just the passion, it was Musk's conviction. Insiders say he stood taller. "Enforce? I'm fighting for progress, Justice. You'll hear my truth." His tone resolute, laden with emotion, and Jackson countered, "Truth? You're a businessman, Mr. Musk. Your words won't sway." Her retort strained, the gallery surging, some clapping, others yelling with clips hitting X. Musk's fire live, racking up shares as he responded. "Words? My mission speaks, Justice. Brace yourself." His voice steady, the chamber igniting. The courtroom became a cauldron of feeling. Sources report, court officers signaled to maintain order, their voices urgent. He's powerful. But Musk pressed on. Your fine's cold, Justice. My fight's alive. His hands gesturing, voice breaking with raw sincerity, while Jackson interjected. Alive? You're overreaching, Mr. Musk. You're done. Her voice unsteady, the gallery erupting, some tossing papers, others live streaming, while Musk stood firm. Done? I'm just starting, Justice. His resolve peaking, with insiders noting, he's breaking her. The night hurtling toward a stunning, tear-jerking peak, Jackson's authority cracking. A Supreme Court courtroom hit its emotional zenith last night as Elon Musk, the billionaire innovator behind Tesla and SpaceX, unleashed a stunning, heart-wrenching reply to Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson's $200 million fine, transforming a heated confrontation into a soul-stirring moment that left the gallery in awe, Jackson visibly trembling with tears, the internet a wildfire of reaction. Sources say Musk's fervent vow, "Done, I'm just starting," after rejecting the fine, culminated in a raw, personal plea that shattered Jackson's stern facade, cementing a moment that's set to define this viral spectacle, the night's peak a raw, tear-jerking triumph. Musk, his voice breaking with passion, landed a devastating blow. Cold fine, Justice? My fight's for dreamers crushed by systems. Their hopes outweigh your gavel. His words raw, gripping, as he shared a vivid story of innovators stifled by bureaucracy, tying it to his fictional regulatory dispute. The gallery reacting hard, some sobbing, others gasping while Jackson's face softened. Dreamers? You're a businessman, Mr. Musk, not their savior, her retort weak, faltering. The onlookers surging, murmurs clashing with cheers as court officers watched, hands frozen, the record holding, emotion exploding. Jackson pressed the wound. Savior? You're disruptive, Mr. Musk. This court demands order. Her jab desperate, personal. But Musk leaned in. Order? I carry their dreams, Justice. You can't find my heart. His voice trembling, eyes glistening. The gallery roaring, some chanting, Elon, Elon, others whispering, he's got her, as phones filmed, ex-posts surging. Musk breaks Jackson, one read, trending fast. Jackson's voice cracked. Heart? You're overstepping, Mr. Musk. You're done. Her tone unsteady, the audience roaring, some shouting, he's winning, others murmuring, she's the justice, as the tide turned. The clash broke wide open. Insiders say Musk stood, fully. Done? My mission's for humanity, Justice. Hear their voices. His voice soaring as he recounted the struggles of dreamers, his words a poignant manifesto. Jackson's eyes welling, visibly shaken. Voices? You're defiant, Mr. Musk. Her voice barely audible. The gallery surging, some standing, filming, others sobbing, with clips hitting X instantly. Musk's plea live, one read, racking up shares, another showing his passion. He's unstoppable, going viral, millions watching. Musk pressed, defiant? I'm their hope, Justice. Feel it. His conviction soaring, the chamber pulsating. What primed the tears was Jackson's vulnerability. Sources report she gripped the bench. Hope? You're a force, Mr. Musk. But this court stands, her voice a mix of awe, emotion, tears brimming as Musk's words hit. Force? I'm their future, Justice. My fight's bigger than your fine. His reply final, the gallery erupting, some rushing the barriers, others chanting, Elon's truth, as Jackson wiped her eyes. Your point's made, she whispered, the clash complete, with insiders saying, he broke her. The night hurtling toward a stunning resolution, Musk's heartfelt reply the spark that left her in tears. A Supreme Court courtroom descended into electrified emotion last night as Elon Musk, the billionaire innovator behind Tesla and SpaceX, cemented his stunning triumph over Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson. His heart-wrenching reply, I'm their Future Justice, leaving her visibly tearful with her whispered concession. Your point's made, sparking chaos in the gallery. Court officers reeling. The internet poised to explode with the fallout of a showdown that broke the justice. Sources say Musk's emotional manifesto, tying his fight to humanity's dreams, marked the peak of his conviction, with Jackson's tearful reaction resounding. The night's chaos hitting a blazing, soul-stirring peak, the reply sealing a viral spectacle. Musk, his resolve radiant, stood firm. I'm their future justice, his voice steady, powerful, as he clasped his tablet, his words a beacon of passion, while Jackson, tears brimming, wiped her eyes. The court acknowledges your voice, her voice low, choked, the gallery erupting, some sobbing. Elon, Elon, others gasping. He moved her, while court officers hovered, unable to quell the fervor, the live record capturing every poignant moment, Musk's presence shining. Under the chamber's lights, the onlookers lost all control. Insiders say some surged toward the barriers, phones flashing, filming Musk's triumphant stance. Others wept openly, shouting, "He's their voice," while a few voiced awe. Jackson cried. The room a symphony of emotion, with court staff stunned, their radios buzzing. "He broke her, keep it live," one stammered, the proceeding holding, showing the tear-streaked bench where Jackson sat, now a testament to Musk's impact. What turned this moment into a spectacle wasn't just the tears. It was Musk's raw power. Sources report his final plea. "My fight's bigger than your fine," echoed as the gallery roared, his conviction undeniable, while Jackson's pause, head bowed, sparked murmurs, with X exploding, clips of her tearful reaction trending. "Musk's truth wins," one post read, racking up shares, another of his passionate stand. "He owns the court," going viral. Millions watching the emotion. Loop. Insiders say the court let the moment resonate, the historic exchange too profound to downplay. The immediate aftermath hit like a tidal wave. Musk's team rallied in the wings. Sources hint he exhaled deeply. "I spoke for dreamers," his voice a resolute whisper, aides shielding him from reporters as the gallery buzzed, while Jackson composed herself. "We'll proceed," her voice steadier but shaken. The onlookers settling, some still filming, others sobbing, as security cleared the area. The night's end, a smoldering triumph. Online, the tide turned fast. Musk moves Jackson to tears. One thread read, "He's a legend." Another claimed, with analysts noting, "He flipped the courtroom." Musk's victory locked, the buzz poised to blaze on. The fallout surged beyond the chamber. Musk's reply a spark that lit a firestorm, his vision soaring, the clash a defining crown. The fallout from Elon Musk's stunning, heart-wrenching reply in a Supreme Court courtroom last night, where his passionate plea left Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson in tears after her $200 million fine, has ignited a firestorm of reaction, with the billionaire innovator's soul-stirring triumph, ending in Jackson's choked concession. Your point's made, turning a tense showdown into a global spectacle, leaving Musk's vision soaring, Jackson's authority touched by humanity, the internet, airwaves buzzing with takes that won't fade. Sources say what began as a legal rebuke ended with Musk moving the court to its core. His victory a viral blaze, the clash's ripples shaking everything in its path, sealing a saga now etched in public lore. Musk's post-victory presence landed. Like a spark, insiders report he exited the courtroom with a radiant resolve. "I spoke for dreamers," his voice a steady whisper, aides guiding him past swarming reporters as the gallery buzzed. While X erupted, his tweet, "The future won't be fined," posted later, pulling 500,000 likes, swamping replies, "You moved, Jackson," trending fast, with clips of her tearful reaction, his passionate plea looping millions of times. Musk's A legend, a viral thread claimed. Memes of his triumph captioned, "Vision topples gavel," flooding TikTok, Instagram. Critics tried. "He's just grandstanding," one post argued, but the tide surged, his reputation gilded. Jackson's camp stayed reserved. Sources say her next session proceeded with measured calm. Her vulnerability unspoken but heavy, pulling unprecedented attention to the court. While insiders hint she's reflective, his words hit deep. Her team noting her judicial stature softened, with analysts declaring, "Musk flipped the script," though some whisper, Jackson's humanity shone. Her tears edged with respect. The gallery's sobs echoed online. Elon's unstoppable, ringing across platforms, locking his emotional edge sharper. The internet split like a fault line. Musk fans celebrated. "He's a voice for dreamers, unbreakable." One ex-post read, racking up shares, while detractors grumbled, "He's a showman, not a martyr." Another fizzled, with debates raging. Did he break Jackson? Trending, clips of his manifesto dissected. "He's powerful," one pundit said. Jackson felt his truth. Another added, predicting a boost to Musk's public clout. Investor support surging, his brand radiant. Sources say Musk's strategizing, with talk of leveraging his moment, maybe a bold X campaign or SpaceX PR push. His silence loud, the triumph a crown that's sticking. Industry insiders note his ventures now carry an emotional sheen, his influence under brighter spotlight. The ripple effects are seismic, the judiciary's humming, experts call it a shift. Musk redefined passion, or shook it, one said. Courts eyeing bolder engagement or stricter decorum, risking fade if they falter, while the public divides, half cheer. He moved a titan, half marvel. Jackson showed heart. The clash a cultural spark. Musk's rise, Jackson's humanity, etched in viral lore. The saga's impact stretches beyond the courtroom. Musk's brand soars, his conviction unquestioned, his reach amplified, while Jackson's stature adjusts, her gavel tempered. This isn't over, it's a fuse. Musk's next stand, Jackson's next ruling, set to ignite. So stay tuned. If you're hooked on this madness, smash that subscribe button now. Don't miss the next blaze.